Hey everybody, this is Shantae, and today I am hosting Ladies Night Out LA podcast along with my co-host and Dante. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys Dante's Instagram a little bit later, and also I am actually on location in Carson, California, with the owner of Temple Beauty Supply, Mrs. Amber Osborne. Come through, sis.
Hi,
Hey,
Amber.
How are you
Thank you for
guys?
joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining.
Okay, so we're going to get this podcast started. I'm so excited to be here along with my co-host and of course my girl Amber because we cuts up. Okay, this for real going to be the ladies' night. The ladies' night. The only thing we missing is some boys that I can have come through, but maybe that we'll do that on another show. Okay.
Yes.
But today we're going to be talking about some hot topics that's going on in the news. Okay, so you guys want to start it off? We're going to be talking about Meek Mills and how disrespectful he
Very.
is regarding Kobe Bryant. Like you couldn't figure out another. You're a rapper. You couldn't figure out another line. I mean, you
Right.
had to use him. That was so
That was
distasteful to
that
me.
was so raggedy. And you know
It
what else? Like
was.
you don't come for Kobe, especially right after all this. Like, come on. That shit is
It ain't even been a
disrespectful
year
and it
or
I
ain't
don't
even a
barely
think
a
there's
year.
ever
year.
a good
And
time
his
to
baby
to
died too.
use
Like,
that
what the
line.
fuck?
That was just so.
It
It
was
was just
trash.
horrible. Very disrespectful. And I mean, not to say it would have been more appropriate had it been 10, 15 years later, but damn, it's been probably exactly a year.
It ain't
Yeah,
Like,
been a whole
we still licking
has
our
it been a
wounds.
full year?
Right. That was so,
Mm-mm.
and his baby girl was there,
His
and he
baby
got
girl, that
children.
for me was just that gave me chills when I saw that. I was just like, these people are so disrespectful, and you have no respect for the human spirit whatsoever. This is raggedy. You don't
no.
come for nobody, especially when they died with their child and they died in such an awful way.
Ugh.
And so many people
Right. Yeah,
love him.
it
So
was
many
tragic.
people. Yeah, it's not cool.
It
Not
was
cool at
so
all.
tragic. What did you guys think about Vanessa's rebuttal to him?
Love it. I love Vanessa. I think Vanessa is. I think Vanessa ain't playing with you, and I think I like Vanessa a whole lot. So for me, I thought it was appropriate. I thought it was straight to the point, and it was cool. You know.
I did too. I did too. She's been going through a lot lately, and for her to have to
Yes.
hear that, it was
Yeah.
just so. It was
Yeah.
sad. It was sad.
It
And
was
then he have
whack,
a teenage
and they
daughter
got
that,
other
of course,
kids too. They got
Her
other
other
yeah.
kids.
kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was trashy, but I did like the way Vanessa handled it, and I'm just praying for her and her kids because I just feel like that's something you could just never get over.
But you see, that's why the ain't nobody looking for Meek Mill anyway. Like, who the fuck is
Right.
you? You know, let's worry about you.
He
You
might
know,
be
you gotta
canceled.
say
A lot
stuff.
of people are very upset, like respectively so. Like he might, like they said, he might not want to come to specifically LA. Like that was just like, you know how many people loved him, even those outside the basketball world, like he was a legend. And that was just on a whole nother level. It's like, damn, like you a rap, like you said, like you couldn't figure out something else to say.
Listen, we need to leave it up to Snoop. Snoop, the one need to take care. Like he took care of Gail, he need to go and take care of Meek. Okay,
Yeah.
somebody need to call Meek a dog head. You know the rest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's like nobody checking for you anyway. Like, the only thing you
Mm-mm.
could do to get any amount of attention is do just what you just did, which was raggedy
Right.
and which was disrespectful. Just end the story with that.
He's taking the term any press is good press. He's taking it
Yeah,
to the limit, and it's just
yeah.
not a good look for me. I don't even know one song. I know one song he did with Chris Brown, but other than that, I'm not a fan, and I just think he's just begging for attention at this point.
Yeah. It's
I really know him for Nicki because of Nicki Minaj. If it wasn't for
Right,
her, I wouldn't even be concerned about any
right,
of like I don't know you, homeboy.
right. Like, who are
yeah.
you?
Who are
And I
you?
couldn't
Plus,
even believe
LA,
he got
LA,
with
like
Nicki Minaj.
you
He
don't
looks so
disrespect LA.
dusty.
He does, but you don't disrespect LA like that, and then try to come up over here. Like we don't fuck around like that. That's not how we play.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. And he wasn't sitting there with Takashi ran up on him.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, I thought you was a gangster.
Oh, I thought. And then Rainbow Bright run up on your ass and you scared. What the hell?
Rainbow Bright of all people.
Listen, Meek
Right.
Mill said he ain't going back to jail for nobody. So
Oh, that's true.
Rainbow Bright snitched to get out. Okay, so he like, I'm not. I
That's
don't have
true.
that same luxury, so it ain't gonna go down like that with me.
Because I
For
don't want to
real,
go
for
back.
real.
Right? He like, I ain't going back. I'm not.
Right.
Nothing is gonna work for me.
Right.
Okay,
Okay. I'm going to give him a pass on that because I know I would want to go back to jail
we ain't
either.
going
No, for
back to
no
jail. We done with that.
stupidity. Okay.
No.
J and Bay ain't gonna get him out twice. You can forget about it.
Child, I had to go to court once, and my ass was sweating bullets. And no,
Okay.
no jail time for me, please. Thank you.
He was
Like,
like, "What I gotta do?"
who I got to
What I
do?
got to do to get the hell up out of here, girl? I am running as quick as I can. I ran away from there. I ain't even playing.
I don't blame you. Okay. So, hey, Auntie, welcome back. And Ty. Anyway, did you guys see K Michelle?
Oh,
I
girl,
did.
that ass hit the floor. Okay, like
It
I,
did. It
What the?
really
it,
did.
it
What
was
in
like
the
some
hell is
kind of a
wrong with
damn
her
movie.
booty? What is wrong with her
That
booty?
one
It
scared the
Right.
shit
just
out of
like,
me.
oh my god! I was like,
And
is
you
that
know, all that time I thought her booty was real.
you
Yes,
did?
I
girl.
really did. On the show, I thought her.
Listen, that one
Yes,
scared me. That
she
was
gave you
just
that
too
look, honey.
much. You jumping and in the mirror, that's literally dropping. Like
I'm
that ain't
just.
supposed to happen.
It really. You know, she said she went through 16 different surgeries. And she's been through a lot. She couldn't even walk. So she was just happy to be up, bouncing around and able to dance and maneuver like she normally could. But of course, the internet is always going to drag you, always going to drag you.
But don't be putting fix a flat in your booty though. Like, what the hell is you doing?
I know. It
She
was like
got fix a
really,
flat.
really
Not to fix
droopy.
a flat,
It
sir.
was. It was like a balloon. You fill like a balloon up with water and that shit just like hang.
Just hang. It
Imagine a
was
balloon
not
with
right.
leggings. That was her.
And
But
she
if you
had
don't
on like
have
a
that
real
booty, oh, go ahead.
and she had on like a real support system. So I'm just imagining like what do it look like without that
Oh,
support
she's a mess.
garment?
She's toe up, and you know what? It's unfortunate that we go through so many extreme alterations in the goals of quote unquote perfection because
Yeah.
listen, at the end, there is not an imperfection on this body somebody ain't kissed. Hello, can I get an amen, honey?
Hey,
Don't get me hanging on that. Listen,
because
If you
we
don't
ain't
baby,
like
getting
it,
no
I know
complaints
somebody
around here.
love it.
I
I know
know
no.
somebody love it. Okay.
on the weekends, okay? So I'm
Okay.
like, we really have to be about giving an alternative, more positive message because you
Yeah.
already a star. You got the voice. You was already. I mean,
Right.
you already had a beautiful face.
Hmm.
You had a decent body. Like anybody right now, your body has to be really what is it artificially proportioned to be considered perfect, and
Yeah.
that's not the real. And the
Right.
fella's not caring, but somebody might care about what this deflated situation is right now. Like
They definitely gonna care
that
about that.
that's extra.
But
So
if
we
you're
really
not
got to get back to basics.
if your booty look like that though, just don't dance in front of a damn camera. I mean,
Right,
isn't
it's
that kind
time
of
to use
like
your voice, use
it's
God's
time to
gift.
chill,
And put some
girl?
clothes on. She
Put
could
on
have
a
just put some clothes on, put some
she could have
tights
put
on,
some
hold that stuff
yeah.
in.
She needed 3 pair of tights and some
She
stockings.
really did because she had on a support garment and it did not work
It
at
was
all.
unsupportive.
It was
She
very
needs a whole new
unsupportive.
support system.
Mm-mm.
That booty drop was serious. But she also said that she's coming out with a new series talking about body damage, like
I heard about
what the
that.
effects of plastic surgery does to your body. Because of course with all these Instagram models and Instagram girls looking like they're super perfect, of course people are running to get their bodies done and they want to pay a
Altered,
cheap
yeah.
price, but you get
Mm-hmm.
what you pay for.
So they're going to like Mexico and places like that, going
Yes.
and
Hmm.
getting botched up surgeries, and then they end up, looking crazy. And it's like, well, why you mad that you looking crazy? You signed up for it.
Right.
Listen,
You know,
Exactly.
they
like
They got to keep that whole, like how everybody is not trying not to check for this vaccine. You need to keep that same energy with these surgeries out the country.
Okay.
Let's get some years and research under our belt before we go
Right.
jumping
Right.
into things. Keep that
Yeah.
same energy. So you scared of the vaccine, but you're going to go let somebody who don't even speak the same language as you in a whole nother country pump
Hello.
you
Yeah.
full of lead. Come
Okay
on.
then. And let
Mhm.
me know how that
And
turns
so,
out for you, honey, because I guarantee you it won't turn out very well. It just won't, because that's not you paying for some bullshit. Is what you paying for.
Basically.
well, I know one thing. I'll be paying somebody for this tummy tuck.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
paying somebody.
I'm
I
paying
don't know who
somebody.
yet.
Well, you know where that came from. So yeah, there's no mystery involved. Don't take that out.
No, I thought about getting a little. I thought about getting a little because I got, I'm a flat booty ass bitch. I'm not gonna lie. I got a flat booty. I
You wanted to
lost a
get it
bunch of
pumped
weight.
up?
I lost a bunch of weight, and when you lose weight, that's the first thing that goes is your booty. So I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking a little bit about it, but it was like I'm a dude, and ain't nobody fucking that worried about me and my booty. And if they
You
are,
don't
then
know
they need
that.
to go. Well,
You
maybe.
don't be looking at your booty.
Well, people do be looking at my booty. I'm just gonna say. I
Okay.
mean, it's cute and things, but I mean, you know what I mean. It's just, it's not
How
enough
cute
to
is it, Dante?
endanger my health.
Right. You just better check with get the right doctors, do your research.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I ain't saying don't do it, and I ain't saying I wouldn't do it. I'm just
But the
saying I
cost,
do
but
my research.
the cost associated with doing it appropriately here in the United States is actually very, very expensive. And I don't have. I mean,
Oh,
Right.
really?
I make good funds, but I don't make them kind of funds though.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. My friend, she went to Mexico. This was years ago, and she got her booty done, and that thing looked like two basketballs. It just
Oh
be jiggling. I was like, oh, I thought that thing was
no!
real. You couldn't tell her it wasn't real.
Oh, and
It
it
was
just be
it's
looking.
juicy.
But so here's what's wrong with it though. I don't. If you ever look at their thighs, if you look at their thighs are all tiny and small, and then all of a sudden their
It's a
booty is
mess.
all just. And it
It's
don't
the letter
look
P.
good. It don't. Shit. Oh, Peabody asshole.
Right.
Like Wendy Williams. Oh, I
He said,
killed.
"Big body
Right.
asshole."
How
We
you doing?
How you doing? I ain't a man. I know that much, girl. Shit.
Ooh, she needs something. Wendy,
Child,
oh,
we don't even want to
She
get
Wendy
on
is
needs
Wendy. That's a
something,
whole
something.
nother
right?
show.
That's a whole other show.
You know who called her that was what's her name? The she had her booty done too. The old stripper that used to be with Kim Kardashian's brother. Um,
China.
China,
China. Yeah.
Black China.
When she popped off at Wendy, she's the one called her. She was like, "You Peabody asshole."
Oh, I
She
didn't know
called her a
she was the one who
Peabody
started
asshole.
that, but she really is.
She was. Yeah, she was the one
But
that said it.
her booty is just out of control too.
Hers is gross.
She just going too far with all the cosmetics. It's just like, who are you? You look like
Yeah.
she looking like the dream. Like she got that face structure
Right.
thing done, and it's not. I don't
It
Right.
like
ain't
it.
No,
correct.
no.
It
Is it
ain't correct at
Yeah,
all.
Versace?
No.
The one with the lion face now?
he got a lion face.
Versace. Gianni?
Uh
No,
huh.
Gianni died.
No. Which one is it? The lady.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's the sister.
Donatella
Yes.
Yes,
Versace. Yeah,
Donatella
yes,
Versace.
Versace.
She
yes.
Exactly.
is. That is a
Child,
terrific
that's a mess,
looking.
honey.
That is a goddamn mess. I have not seen no face like that in my whole life, and I hope to God I never have to. I swear to God.
For real. He said not a mess, but a goddamn mess.
A
Right.
Okay.
goddamn
Right.
ass. Like, just can't even. I am
Yeah, it's just
traumatized.
that is so crazy. Did you hear about the game and Young?
Oh, young boy?
Yeah, and their beef.
I did, and I think the game came again. Don't fuck with LA, man. Don't do it, because
I
you
missed
come
it.
over here
What I
talking
missed
shit,
it.
it'll
What
be the
what
real
happened,
fucking
Dante? Tell
thing.
me about it.
Young was over there just popping off, talking all this shit and all this crap, and he was just talking about the game and how pussy ass he was and all this shit. And Game was like, "You over here with your like fucking nails painted and shit." like talking all this like shit, you hoe ass nigga. Da da da. Game went in on him real quick. Right, but with that thick, you know, that deep man ass voice, where you know he
Right.
ain't
That
fucking
grown
playing
man,
with
I ain't
you.
got time for you,
That grown
nephew.
man, I ain't got no time for
Right.
you, you little messy fucking punk ass shit. And you know, I'm here for it. I was here for it, girl. I loved it. I was like, dang, he came at him real quick because they showed the two videos like kind of side by side,
Oh,
and I loved every minute. I mean, except for young whoever he just looked like he's on drugs. That's what he looked
hey,
like to
he's
me.
unprepared. He needs to go back to school.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of them 15 kids he got. I know he got
Mm-hmm.
about 6 of them. I don't even. Is he
Mm-hmm.
25 yet?
I don't
He's a young.
know.
He's literally a young boy, and he
What
needs to
is with
calm
these
down.
dang people? What is with these people having like 6, 7, 12 kids? It's like, what the fuck is y'all
Child, they
doing? Like,
forgot about AIDS. That's what's done
all
happened.
about
Yes.
it.
Because
All about
everybody going
it.
in, everybody raw. And the girls ready for it because they want that little check. But then they don't know they got to fight for it for some of them because Future, he just like,
Oh, Future's a mess.
he is a whole mess. And I'm so jealous of Sierra. Oh, my goodness.
Well, you need to start praying.
I am. I've been
So,
praying.
you know what? I want to twerk like Sierra. I want to twerk like Megan Thee Stallion. I want to be able to hit that twerk. Although,
Okay, we're going to have to do a class, a twerk
well,
class.
well, I'm 43 years old now, so if I
So,
drop it to the ground, someone gonna have to help me pick it back up because
Okay, because I'm like I'm
I
trying to
hit
figure out.
myself.
I'm like, okay, well, Dante, what is that knee game looking like with all these affirmations you putting on these knees? Did you even consult your knees before you decided you was? You need to have a knee consultation. You, your doctor, and your knees need to sit down and talk about this Sierra Met the Stallion twerk
Okay.
sessions, okay?
No, in my young years, child, in my like when I was 21, child, I was dropping. You couldn't keep me off the ground.
I
Okay,
could drop it, but I just can't
I
pick
was
it back up.
dropping
But
it,
it gets
but
dropped.
now
now,
I'd be like, okay, can you help me pick this back up because I need some help right now.
Hello. That that's when you really need an entourage, okay? Like,
Okay.
okay,
Thank
child, I
God
gotta
I have
hire
friends.
picker
I have
uppers,
friends that'll
okay?
do it. I have friends that'll do it. I got friends that'll be like, "Oh, he dropped it down. He can't get back up. Here, let me help
Let's
him
go
back
on. Let's go get this bitch. She on the floor.
again. Now I
up."
know not to drop it on the floor. Now I drop it on somebody's lap. That way I look cute. Okay, and I'm not going down to the floor
Okay. Yes.
unless we just so
Absolutely.
happen to be on the floor. You
Absolutely.
know that happens
Or I'm gonna
sometimes.
That's
or
what
I'm
we
gonna
said.
be on the floor on my knees for some time. Period. We'll just leave it at that. That's
Me
what's gonna
too. Me
happen.
too. Don't worry, we're on the same page. Okay. Okay. So anyway, what about next subject? Neo and his fifth five. 1, 2, 3, 4,
who is
5.
who is dating this frog looking ass
He's
dude?
He's
married.
married.
He looked like a toad of a fucking I
No.
don't know, girl. I
But
don't know,
everybody be like
girl.
he go both ways, and I don't know.
Well,
I
we
think
know
He
which
can,
way.
I
he
believe
One
can
it.
way.
go he
We
can
know
go
he done
both
went one
he
way
can
5 times.
mm-mm.
That's for
He
sure.
can go both ways all he wants to. I'm not on that freeway for him because I think he's disgusting. He is so ugly to me. I don't
Yeah,
It's
understand.
the head for me.
it's the
It's
nose for
the
me.
it's that face. It's the face, the head, the nose.
It's the
That
necking up for me.
yeah. I mean I like dark dudes, but I like
Ooh,
dudes
I
that have
do
like nice pretty
too.
dark skin, not like ashy
Hmm.
looking like he needs some fucking coconut oil or some shit.
Oil or some oregano.
Yeah, he just always looked like he need
Shea butter
moisture.
blend.
Some
That's
shea
what he needs.
butter.
Shea butter
Yeah,
Garnier.
some
blend.
shea moisture.
He needs something. But the thing is, the internet is going up about him because he got when he was married to his first wife. Now
Hmm.
they had 2 kids, they had twins, but then he wanted her to get her tubes tied
Because he didn't want any more
because he
children.
didn't want any more children. So now
And she
you didn't,
did.
and she
Now he
did. So
done
now
left
you done
her.
stopped her. Got with
Hmm.
you a new younger chick, video vixen, okay? And now y'all done had not one, not two, but 3 kids. And
But
now she over there stuck. That's why make these men get a vasectomy. I'm not getting my tubes tied. You gonna
It's
make your thing stop working because you're not bringing no more babies
it
in on
is,
me.
but it's so much easier. It's so much less invasive. Um,
exactly.
there
Outpatient procedure.
It's
Exactly.
outpatient procedure. The healing time is not very long. My dad had it done. I was there when it happened.
Oh,
I made
really?
I made fun of his ass just because that's what we do.
How old was
But
your dad getting a vasectomy? He
my
was a
dad
player, huh?
my dad got a vasectomy at like 62.
Oh, he's still up
His wife is like 5 years older than me. So he
there.
didn't want to get
What?
her pregnant, so he got the vasectomy.
Go ahead, Daddy.
He got a plan. Okay.
My pops is a player, honey. My
Oh,
pops, I'm a square. He's a player. That's for real, for real.
Well,
mm.
this is really what I think it boils down to with Neo, and these are facts. Okay. All of these children are I'm sorry babies. Okay. Neo is a cheater. He's
Yeah,
known for being a
Ooh.
cheater. He's very selfish.
Ooh.
And every
yeah.
time him and his lady make up, they make a new
They
baby.
making
Ooh.
a
And
new
that's
baby.
all this is.
You
Hmm.
are right
Because
about
right before
That
the
is
that.
pandemic,
100.
they was getting
I
a
think you
divorce.
got it. Like
Oh.
you got it right on. For real, for
Hmm.
real. I think it's exactly that. They're all I'm sorry babies.
Girl, I
I
didn't
didn't.
even think about that.
That's what's really going on. Because he was on Behind Every Man,
Oh,
him and his
really?
wife. Yes, and
Mm-hmm.
they
Mm-hmm.
were basically like really on the rocks at when they were doing that. And
Mm-hmm.
right
Mm-hmm.
before the pandemic, they were divorcing.
And then look at her, she pregnant.
Now she pregnant again, child. We know what that is. They need to go and name the babies after the other women. Sasha,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tanya, Tanisha.
Tasha, Tanya,
We know who that is,
But baby, when she walk
Sharika.
away from him, she gonna be getting big, fat, giant checks.
child.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she ain't
Well,
even
yeah, he
worried
done used
about it.
her up. She ain't vixening no more. She's out vixen, okay?
I
That's
don't like.
absolutely
I don't
true.
super. So, do y'all love his singing voice? Because I don't.
I
He's
mean, he has
okay.
hits.
It's
But he's a
alright.
good
He's an
writer.
outstanding
He is a
writer.
Yeah.
good.
The
He's a good
music is
songwriter.
well.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I
I've
just
never bought
his
one of his
song and
albums.
me neither.
Yeah, but I listened to him on the radio, a few of them.
On the
But
radio. That's
right
it.
on the radio.
He wasn't in my streaming selection.
Mm-mm.
But he's very talented. We're not going to take
Very.
that from him. He's
Hmm.
just a
No.
terrible husband,
No.
And a cheater.
And a
a
cheater.
great cheater.
And an
Well, not
ugly
that great
dude.
that you can't get
And an
caught.
ugly dude.
He's just a hot mess. Okay, so I also saw in the news where they're talking about making Mr. Potato Head the audacity. I am so annoyed by this. Making Mr. Potato Head gender neutral.
Why though?
That's my point. Why? Kids are not gender neutral. They're boys and girls.
Yeah. Well, some kids
No,
are gender neutral, but I mean
it's a
the
potato.
Rare.
Stop it, y'all. We're not about to have this deep, in-depth intellectual conversation about a potato. We're
Well,
not
it's
doing that.
It's Mr. Potato Head. Like
And
who
there's Mrs. Potato
cares?
Head.
Right.
And their
Yeah.
holes are interchangeable.
So is mine on the
So
right evening.
where's the dilemma?
So is mine on the right evening, honey. You catch me on the right day, girl.
Hello,
No,
I be a potato
so
head.
but me being part of a community where I mean, there's a lot of discussion around, kind of being gender neutral and all of those things, and I get it, but I don't get it with Mr. Potato Head.
it's a potato.
It's a fucking potato. Who cares?
Right.
It's a boy potato. It's a girl potato. You can use them interchangeably. You may not even know that that was originally the Mr. Potato Head versus the Mrs. because they don't look
Right,
any
right. Because
different when
them
you
little
take all the
pieces get
pieces off.
all lost. We don't even
Yeah,
know where the little pieces be.
right. Well, that's the 100 right there. But it's a little unnecessary, and it's a little like why. I mean, is it what are they talking about? Maybe, and I was trying to get a grasp of are they talking about them including
Potato?
all the
Yes.
Mr. Potato Head parts plus the Mrs. Potato Head parts, and they all come in the same box? I don't understand how they're making it gender neutral,
Me neither.
or why, or what the reason. I mean, just there's no reason.
Yeah, it's definitely no reason. So anyway, let's move on, and we are going to talk about what Temple Beauty Supply. Like I
Mhm.
said, I'm here on location in Carson, California. We're still actually open till 7 p.m. So anybody want to come through,
Pull
come
up.
on through. Tell them your address.
We are at 17531 South Central Avenue in the city of Carson, or we are also in Southgate at
Yeah.
5863 Imperial Highway, right off of Imperial and the 710 freeway. So either
Nice.
Southgate or Carson, look us up and pull up. We're open till 7. The Carson location is open 7 days a week, and the Southgate location is closed on Sundays.
Yes. And so
Nice.
it's actually a beauty supply and a mini mart. So it's
Okay.
actually four locations in total. And they have everything. They have when you come to the store, they actually give you this black brands tour because she has so many black brands
Yes.
in the store that I actually love. Tell them about a few of them.
Right. So we have what we call the hashtag Black Snack Tour. And basically, we started off as a beauty supply store. We opened here in Carson in August of 2019. And then 6 months into that, our neighbor who owned the mini mart was ready to retire from his business and made that available to us. So my husband and I run the business together. And shout out to Mr. Osborne,
My
okay?
favorite power couple.
There she goes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even argue with her about my husband because she's like, he can do no wrong.
He can do no wrong in my eyes. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Whatever fixed it, whatever it is,
right.
fixed it. She didn't mean it.
She's not the support system when I need to vent about him. It ain't her.
It's the sheet
Anyway.
the way.
Or the kids. Or the kids, because the kids can do no wrong in my eyes. I'm just sorry.
Right,
No, they're
right,
my
right.
favorite family, and I just love them.
So we are we 6 months in, we purchased the mini mart, and that was actually 20 February 2020. So we were literally a month before the pandemic getting a mini mart, and it was talk about baptized by fire, hit the ground running. That's exactly what we had to deal with come March 2020. And we stuck together, took it like champs, and we've been able to through it all open our second location, merge both stores. The community has been extremely supportive, and during that time where a lot of smaller Black businesses were suffering, we were able to onboard them into our platform and make our stage available for them to showcase their products. So we have what we call the Black Snack Tours on the food side, where we have Pucker Up Lemonade, which is the cutest thing in content. And we now officially have a Temple Punch in her lemonade series. So the Temple Punch is popping. Can stop by and check it out. We also have Cobbler King waffles, pecan pies, sweet potato pies, sauce
Mm-hmm.
meat, barbecue sauces, jerk Caribbean, hey batter, waffle batter, um, Keith's kettle corn is in here, smoking crackers is in here. Uh, what is it? Mac and pepper grill. We have his sauces and corn chips in here. So Bienmar Foods, we have their juices. That's my sister from Panama with her Cerro and Linchata and her Panea juices, all organic juices. And so we just that's on our food side, and it's just a blessing to be able to create opportunities because early on this time last year there were no festivals, there were no farmers markets, there were no places to gather where we would
Right.
normally get some of our
Right.
favorite snacks. And so
Right.
nobody's taking an L if I have an opportunity. Same with the beauty supply side. We top shelf all of our Black brands. So we're talking about, Curls, Miel, Talia Wajid, Camille Rose, TGIN, Luster, some of our old favorites, Luster, Nappy Roots. Those are the brands that we always try to highlight and promote. And we have your some of your favorites that aren't, but the goal is to educate you about newer brands, Black owned brands, and get that Black dollar moving in rotation like it should be.
Fantastic.
Yes, that's great. So I have a question for you. I know that the beauty supply was the first thing that you actually opened. Knowing that this is an Asian ran industry, what pumped you up to actually open a beauty supply store? Because there aren't many, not here in California, not in Southern California, but
They're
they
all
are
Asian.
more popping up all over the place. But what
Absolutely.
inspired you knowing that it was going to be a hard run to actually open up a black owned beauty supply?
Well, the thing is that I know the value of the beauty supply business. I know the what goes into black hair, as you can see, for those of us that have natural hair that we have to maintain,
And
or those of us who
unnatural.
wear protective styles. We know that it is all of our money goes to it, and it's so much a part of our identity. And so many times, depending on what our agenda is, we have to work our hair around that. You know, there have been times where I've gone on vacation to Jamaica, I'll get my hair done there for little or nothing, thankfully. So I always try and wait and get my hair styled there. And then on my way back, I had found out that I had a job interview. So I had took all of my braids out after 3 days, after
Oh
only having them in for 3 days,
no.
so that I can go to this job interview, because I did not want to be stereotyped or judged based on my hair. And that is a reality that so many women of color and men of color deal with. I
Hmm.
remember early on, in my clerk days, where would have staff, what is it, from a staffing agency,
Hmm.
temps would come and work.
Hmm.
And there was a young man, he had on a nice clean white button down shirt, nice slacks, nice shoes. He had braids. He was out of the door by 10 o'clock. Okay. He was
Oh
politely
no.
escorted out of the
That's
building
not
and said,
right.
this
No, that's
isn't going to work.
awful.
You know what I'm saying? So other people that are not black are deciding for black people what is an appropriate way for you to manicure and maintain your
Your own
appearance.
self. Yeah.
And that's just unreasonable. So I, between knowing the necessity, knowing that it could be a lucrative business, and being mistreated by Koreans in the beauty and here, I know, like on the East Coast, it's a lot of Arabs and Koreans as well, but it is 80%, if my numbers may be skewed on the low end, a Korean owned business. All of our hair is coming from Korea, manufactured in China. All of these brands are bought and owned by some non-black person,
Yeah.
and it's all for black people.
The
Every
nerve.
picture on the package is a black person. Every
Yeah.
store, that every community is the black community. And so I was being mistreated at a local beauty supply store after patronizing their business for years. And that day, enough was enough. And I could not take it anymore. And I wanted to, like, steer away from going forward with the business, or wavered on whether it was the thing to do. But when I tell you, I wanted to go in there and knock down every shelf. I was gonna knock all the stuff off the counter, flip some tables. Like, I was mad, you know. And I'm a
Okay.
pretty composed lady. Like, I'm not,
Yeah.
I don't pop off like that. But
Right.
it was just,
I
enough was
do.
enough, and we deserve better. We deserve better culturally. We deserve better. We deserve to see people in our community that look like us, that support us,
Absolutely.
and that we are funding our same agendas. What the
Hmm.
disconnect a lot of times with the community is that they don't understand that when they are not supporting businesses that are like-minded, shout out to like Ben and Jerry's, because Ben and Jerry's
I
is lit.
love
I
them.
love
Okay,
Ben
they
and
are
Jerry's.
such the
There is
bomb.
no
Like, come
misunderstanding
through,
about Ben
Ben.
and Jerry's agenda, okay?
And they will pop off so quick. They
Won't
are quick to pop off, and I
they? They're
live
like,
for it.
don't
I
get
live
it
for every
twisted.
piece. Yeah.
Exactly. But some of the bigger brands are not supporting our agenda, and they are actually fueling the train that is against us.
Right.
And
Hmm.
we don't realize how powerful our dollars is. They do. Because when you go to their store, they make sure you get your
They make sure you're
365
spending
black
it. Yeah.
commercial. But how many black people are on your
Or that
executive
awful ass
board?
concealer that don't even actually work for $2.50 or whatever the hell.
Exactly.
Like all them cheap ass makeup brands that
Right.
they got
But
over
but
there.
they're so diverse. But
Yeah.
they didn't even phone a friend. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So that's really what it is. It was just that I knew that our community deserved better, and I wanted to
Yeah.
be a part of that.
I have a question for you. So one of the things that I experienced kind of growing up, I'm a bit mixed race, and one of the things that I found when you go to to any type of hair place, you end up they don't have anything for us. They don't have anything like for our curls, for our hair that's that tends to be puffier and has a bit of a different texture. It's almost always either it's that either you fall under full blown black or white lady. There's no like
Right,
there's no
right.
in
You
No in
between.
right.
between.
What do you have products and things now that really kind of satisfy kind of that part of the market?
Absolutely. We have
Hmm.
so many Black woman-owned brands, and
Okay.
we first of all, there is no one Black woman that has five friends that look the same.
Right.
This is five,
Exactly.
right? That's fine.
That's
You
a
Yeah.
fact.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Just look
So
at
Yeah.
it.
we find exactly. So in doing so, in having a seat at the table or creating the table, we make sure that we have a table for our friends, and we make
Right.
sure that we are supporting the 4C all the way up to 1A. You know what I'm saying? The whole spectrum. So now you're starting to see more mousses and diffusers
Yeah.
and detanglers, and it just more
Curl
items, curl
enhancers.
enhancers. Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
definitely curls is a huge brand
Well, I
that
don't have
has a
them
lot.
anymore, but
Yeah.
but
Listen, okay, but what we have for you, okay, honey, is
you got something. I know.
we got some good we got some good Peruvian wigs over here, okay, and some good
Oh
glue,
yes. Now you're talking my
okay,
language.
and you can
I
fling
love me
it
a
with the
wig,
best of
honey.
them.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
But definitely, it is definitely more a diverse variety of products across the board. So it isn't
Okay.
just Preston Combs and Blue Magic grease. Okay,
Oh
you
yeah.
Right.
have you have a little bit of everything to feed your hair: hair oils, moisturizers, mousses, curl enhancers, heat protectants. So it really runs the gamut as far as protective styles and just the natural hair wave that's dominating with our own natural curls. People are really embracing their curls, and it's great and it's empowering. And my sister walked by flinging her curls, but it's
Yes, sis.
empowering, and it's just really a great opportunity to appreciate the spectrum or the diaspora that is the African American, African descendant experience.
You know,
100.
I be so proud to look on the internet and see all these girls just so comfortable and okay with their natural
Natural
hair. Like I
hair.
could just remember being in high school and being
Mhm.
just needing something. Like I just didn't even feel comfortable just with my own hair. And I just feel so
Mm.
proud that the girls and women everywhere, they have this freedom now that I just feel like a few years ago we did not have. Everybody needed to have a weave. You needed to have some color. You needed
Wow.
to
Extensions,
have some
everything.
type
Yeah.
of extension. But
Extension.
now
Hmm.
you being bald headed, you being with your little bitty curls, everything is just so accepted. And men love it, women love it, everybody loves it. And it's just such a freedom thing, and I
It's
just
also all that weave and all that and wigs and stuff like that. When you're a man and somebody, I mean, I dated women for some amount of time, and I
Just
dated women
tell
that
about
had
that. Tell us
wigs.
about it.
But when you're a man and somebody laying on your arm with all that fucking weave, it just feels like straw. It's uncomfortable, but you don't want to be rude and be like, your weave is jacking up my arm,
oh
girl. Like,
no,
what the
these
hell's
men
going
they
on?
be rude nowadays. Cause one told me mine feel like some he told me it feel like hey.
It do. It does. It
She
feels.
didn't get
It
that from
feels
here,
like.
okay? She didn't
It
buy the
feels like
hay from
No,
somebody.
me.
I didn't. I
It
had a
feels
low
like
side. He was
somebody
like,
took hay and put that like a bale of hay and just put it right on your arm. Is exactly what it feels like. And when someone's hair is natural, it just feels different. You know, it feels different.
Does.
I feel like, you know, it's more intimate too because you're running your
Yeah.
hand through their hair and like, you know,
Yeah.
you're able to do those things where like when you're working with a
Hmm.
weave, it's don't you dare touch my fucking hair.
Right. Don't
You
touch
Right.
know, like
it.
don't you do it.
Don't touch it.
The
Don't
Don't
pull
touch
problem.
it.
it. Don't even don't breathe on it.
You
Don't
might
even
can
breathe
do a
on it.
little bit of
Right.
that, but that's it. That's the limit. Okay.
We
Don't
can
pull my
pretend a
hair.
little
Don't
bit.
put your fingers through it.
We can pretend a little bit like you pulling my hair a
Right.
little
And you're
bit,
not
but
getting
don't
wet either. That shower scene about to be real awkward.
oh, girl.
You know.
I don't know about her, but honey, I get my west because I go with the flow in a minute. I have
I
my
was in
whole
that chair too.
I would
I was
have
in that
my
chair
whole
too.
hair. I would have my whole weave fucked up. Excuse my language, just for that moment, just to be like,
Just to have that minute, just to be
She
able
in
to
there
throw
taking
it,
pictures,
girl.
selfies.
I live for a good moment, honey. That's what I
Mm.
live for. I have my weave all messed up, looking like a fool the next morning. But hey, I have fun.
I don't even have no hair, and I have a moment in the shower, so I get where you're coming from with that one. I'll be all over here like, oh, look at all this shit I got going on. This is some good shit, right?
Look at it.
Look at it in all its loveliness.
That's right. That's what's up.
Okay, that's so funny. So, anyway, it's a favorite product that they have here in this store that I personally could not live without. And you did not talk about it, and I need you to tell the people what's here, honey.
Okay. So I already know what she's talking
I
about.
know she does, and Neo needs some. Neo, tap tap tap
Tap in,
in.
Nia.
Tap in.
Okay,
Tap, tap, tap
we only
in.
meant half of what we said.
Yeah, we was just joking. We like you.
We was just
Go
playing.
to www.templebeautysupply.com and get you some shea butter blend, sir. Okay.
Yes, but we have a phenomenal brand, a phenomenal black owned, black couple owned brand called Zuresh, Zuresh.
I love it.
And it is a full body care line. It's a vegan brand, and the
Hmm.
owners are Mia and Derek out of North Carolina. And they came in town for a vendor fair we have here in LA called the Taste of LA. And
Yes.
I met them there, and we have been hooked and stuck at the hip ever since. But their top seller, our top seller, is their full body cleansers and their full body, their shea body blends. And what it is
Sure.
a tremendous amount of speechless. Okay, so this is speechless.
That's my favorite.
And this is my top seller, Speechless. I'm not a huge fan of
I am.
the it's your Bath and Body Works. It's very fruity, this particular one. I'm more of the cedar, the lavender,
Me
kind
too.
of scent.
Me too. Yeah.
I'm grown. But
Grown
anyway,
ass woman
um,
shit.
shout out to me and Derek with Zuresh Emporium. I mean, it's a phenomenal line of full body care, hair care. We have shampoos. They both have locks. So to my friends and family who have locks, my brothers and sisters with locks, it's a top seller here because their shampoos and their conditioners are all natural. They don't leave residue, which is a huge issue for those who have locks, is the residue that's left behind from using products. Everything is absorbed into the body. We have facial toners. We have Beard Love, which is for the beard growth and beard health. We
Ooh,
even
I need
have,
some of that. I need some of that,
yes,
and
you do. Okay.
I actually need some of that moisture too. The like naturally one that
Listen,
you were talking about. I'm here for
I
that.
kid you not.
I'm gonna come by. I'm coming through, girl. Next time
You
I
must.
next time I come up
Please
to
do.
LA, I'm coming through.
A little goes a very, very long way. And it smells amazing. We have a tremendous amount of scents, but we also have a plain for those that don't like scented creams and things on their body. But the cleanser is very hydrating. And we always have those who, I'm either a cocoa butter girl or I'm a shea butter girl, but the thing is that those can only go, one thing can only go so far. We have 7 layers of skin. So you need something that has multiple oils and multiple moisturizers in it that can get through all of the layers of your skin.
And this definitely
It
does
it
it.
really does. It really does. And then you
I'm
smell
so
Mm.
here
amazing.
for
And it's not like a cologne scent. It's more like an essence or an aura scent. You know how somebody really
Yeah.
walk by and you
You'd be
like, you
like,
living right.
oh.
Okay, so I've been catching all these boys lately.
You ever smell somebody who smell like they living right?
I call it,
Okay.
I call it, I call it good pussy. Is what I say. I said, "Ooh, you smelling that good pussy?" It don't even smell like that at
Right.
all. I don't even know why I say that, but I just be like,
Right.
"Ooh, you smelling some good pussy."
Right, but right,
Go
and
ahead, girl.
it's very different from that whole bath smell. You know, it's not the whole bath.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly. That's the difference. But another thing that we try to do is the goal is for you to be able to throw a stone and land on Temple Beauty Supply and Temple Mini Mart. That's our goal.
Mhm.
And in an effort to meet everybody's needs, especially during the pandemic, we do have our website, which is www.templebeautysupply.com. Our email is templebeautysupply@gmail. But we are also on DoorDash.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
What
yes.
else?
Don't throw that mouth open, Dante.
What else?
We're on
Yes.
DoorDash. We are on Postmates.
Yes.
We
Mm.
are on Grubhub.
Hmm.
Yes.
We're also on Amazon and Walmart Marketplace and
Yes.
Wish.com. So
Yeah,
like I said,
Wish.com. You be sending some janky ass
So
versions
if
of this
y'all
stuff.
want them, you can get whatever.
hear me
You
clearly.
have no excuses. Okay, she is on every
Every
platform.
platform,
Yes,
every
Okay,
I'm
platform.
here
with
for it.
We're leaving nothing on the table. But we've
nothing.
all had that moment where that we talk to our stylist. They got one space early in the morning. The store is closed, or you got still at work and you don't have time to get to the store. You can get that DoorDash sent right to your stylist. Drop
Mhm.
off
Hmm.
your hair care needs, and when you pull up, you're ready to go. So we want to make it convenient. We know how serious it is. We are, we're very cautious with regards to the pandemic, and we want to make sure that everybody is still able to, even on the inside, even while safer at home, be their fly self. You know what I'm saying? And maintain their
Hmm.
self love and self care routine.
Well, I'm ordering some. I'm ordering some shea butter like immediately. The minute we get off this
Oh,
call, I'm
you're
You
gonna
ordering
love
would
it.
some.
not regret it.
You're gonna love
Trust
it.
me, you would not regret it. It is like everything. Like literally, it's everything. But anyway, I just want to thank you so much, Amber Osborne from Temple
Thank you,
Beauty
Amber.
Supply. I want you to give your website one more time.
It's www.templebeautysupply.com. It's Temple Beauty Supply on Instagram. It's Temple Beauty Supply on Facebook, as well as Temple Mini Mart, and then Temple Beauty CA on Twitter. So you got throw a stone, honey. You gonna land on me, okay? Your
Okay.
body is your
Let's do
temple.
it.
So
Let's do it.
And everybody, don't forget they are on Grubhub,
Postmates,
Postmates,
DoorDash.
DoorDash, Amazon, Walmart, Wish. They
Wish.com.
everywhere. Okay.
I wish you would try not to
I wish
come.
you would.
So
Love
anyway,
it.
we are gonna bring this show to an end, and we will actually see you guys next week. Okay, and next week we're gonna have some other wonderful clients, some great hot topics, and we will see you then. You can catch me, Miss Forbidden Kiss, on Facebook, IG, Twitter. All is Miss Forbidden Kiss. And Dante, let them know where you can be reached at.
I can be reached on Facebook under Dante James Norman.
Okay.
Mr. James Dante Norman. Okay.
Right, right.
Okay.
And then on
Let the
Instagram,
people know.
okay. DJ is fierce. On Instagram. And my email is Dante Norman, DonteNorman @gmail.com in case you want to hit me directly.
Okay, so are you a DJ? You DJ?
Oh, I'm not. No, they used to call me DJ because my name is Dante James. They used to call me
Oh,
DJ back in the
okay.
day.
I was about to
Yeah.
say I need you to come spin something at our next event.
I
And
Okay.
anyway,
should. I do a mean karaoke though. That's for sure.
Oh,
I do like to
listen, we
karaoke.
can we offer karaoke for discounts in the store. So
Hey,
the microphone is in here. It's wicked. So you want that discount? You
let's
better
do
get the
it.
singing.
And then I have
Okay.
party buses. We got karaoke on there. I actually own Forbidden Kiss, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're looking for bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, I have boys, I have toys, I have male and female exotic dancers, masseuse, servants, and bartenders for all your adult entertainment needs. And you can look us up. My website is www.myforbiddenkids.com, and I'm on all social media platforms at Miss Forbidden Kids. We'll see you next week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah, mwah,
Thank you. It
mwah, mwah.
looks like we missed Auntie. Bye,
Yes,
Auntie.
Yeah,
we
she got
did.
logged off,
Love
but
you,
she'll be
honey.
back next week. And
Okay.
with all her beautiful smiles, and Sheena will actually be back as well. She is out of town living her best
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 hot
life.
girl
life,
life, and I'm
honey.
so jealous.
Yes, I am jealous too.
Jealous
I'm
of
like, I
everybody
want to
going
go
on vacation because
somewhere.
I just cannot. I need to be on a plane, an island,
I've been
Listen,
somewhere.
I've been
planes,
stuck in
trains, and
this damn
Okay.
automobiles.
house. I've been stuck in this damn house, about ready to go crazy, chill. I'm ready for a
I'm so
vacation. I need to be
tired
on
of being
somebody
in this
beach, chill.
house. But thank God I
Yes,
got a house to be in. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hello.
But
that.
anyway, make sure you guys also follow at Ladies Night Out LA podcast. We're actually on IG as well. So make sure you guys follow us and keep coming back for more because we're giving stuff. All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.